Troubadour Magma is the beer that I'm reviewing today. This is a Belgian beer. This comes in at 9%. It is 35 EBCs and 45 IBUs, so not particularly overly bitter. This is apparently made of water, barley malt, hops, and yeast, and it is strong amber ale with dry hopping, re-ferment in the bottle. I'm not a fan of dry hopped beers. I'm not going to lie, so I don't know if I'm going to like this, but there it is. Absolutely looks really good. It looks good. I'm not going to lie, it looks good. However, I'm not sure it's going to be all that good. So I'm trying to get that open without bending the cap too much. The cap just bears the coat of arms and the name. Nothing really fantastic about it. So crack. I'll make sure there's no dust or anything in my pint glass. I mean, this looks smooth. The head looks smooth and creamy, which looks good, but I think this could be bitter, very dry. And that dry mouthfeel that you get. That's what I'm going to say. I'm calling it before I see it. Alright, there we go. Now, that doesn't look too half bad, really, does it? I mean, minus a massive head that I've poured on it, but it doesn't look too bad. Very hazy, and you can see that it is hazy. Dark in colour. An off sandy head. And I'll just leave that there for a bit, just so as you can see that. And I mean, I've poured that out like a 3 or 4 fingers, but don't see no yeast or sediment in the bottle of that. So let's crack straight on with the aromas, see what we can get. Smells quite fruity, orange peel with wheat and like a papaya. Yeah, smells quite fruity. Yeah, let's just try and dig for a amount of this head, shall we? That isn't half bad. I mean, I've had similar to this. I've had similar tasting beers, and I can't for the life of me put my finger on what it was. Very fruity. Lots of orange. There's a slight spice to this as well. I'd say like a coriander or a nutmeg even. Very fruity, and then there's like a grapefruit and maybe a pear at the same time. Sort of very hard to tell the difference between the two. But orange, sort of grapefruit, pear, spice, like a nutmeg, something like that. Almost the body of this feels like a wheat beer. Feels very sort of heavy and cloudy in the mouth, if that makes sense. And you can taste the alcohol. It's quite a strong hitting beer. Got a gentle warmth to it though as well when it goes down. Just a gentle warmth. The aftertaste again is just a pure fruit. I don't get where they're getting the dry hop from. I don't get no dry hop at all, if I'm being honest. I get towards the end, I can see that there may be a bit of hop there. There's a bit of a hop bite, but I wouldn't say it's dry. It's just a standard everyday hop. Nothing special, nothing great. And the head itself is quite creamy, but foamy and thick as well. It seems to expand in the mouth. It doesn't really disperse in the mouth very well. Carbonation you do get as well. The body, as I said, going back to the body being like a wheat beer in style, it's like a medium heavy, but it works. Believe it or not, it works. I don't think I could drink too many of these purely because I like the flavours, don't get me wrong, but I think this could get a little bit sickly. Not because of the alcohol content at all. I'm merely talking about the flavours and that sweetness as well. That fruitiness I love, and then with the fruitiness obviously comes the sweetness, and then the hop at the end. And I feel that if I was to drink, at least another bottle of this, I feel that I might get bored of it. I might be a bit like, you know, I think this is a one-off. This definitely is a beer that you should have once in a while, and probably no more, because I feel that it will get sickly and it's just a little bit overpowering. But having said that, I do enjoy the fruit flavours of this, and I do quite enjoy that medium to heavy body. I think it does work well. So for that reason, I'm going to score this a 7 out of 10. Could do better, but still not a bad beer indeed. And take my advice, have this once in a while, because yeah, you don't want to be drinking too much of this. So don't forget, guys, add me up on Instagram. The link will be below. And now the sun is coming out and it's blinding, and I'm going to go and enjoy this now. Look at that reflection coming off. Look, woo! We can see that in the sun now. Will that help? Kind of a bit more lighter, I guess. I really cannot see now, so before I turn blind and come next with a walking stick, I will see you all next time, and I'll add my link for the Instagram page where you can see all the pictures of these beers that I do, and you can like them, share them as well, and give me a follow on Instagram as well. So I hope to see you there. God, it's so bright.